Vijayanti, are you there in the meeting? My goodness, I totally forgot about it. Vijayanti, are you there in the meeting?
Yes, madam. Yes, we are waiting.
Please send a message to the others also. Actually, I had a small problem joining the meeting, so then we can do the work. Okay,
Okay,
right.
madam.
Right. So,
Actually, we can't send the message to the group chat, madam, because it's only admin.
okay, right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, we'll do the work. Then you can see the recordings, ne?
Yes, madam. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so today I want to give you the format of the action research. Then you can prepare your proposal and the evaluation criteria, that how marks are given for the um, action research, right? Okay, we'll see. Right, so this is what I'll send you this today. I'll send it to the group. Right. So then, now here that we do not expect you to write a proposal, but here that we expect you to do a research presentation, proposal presentation. So there you have to wait. You can read the volume to 10. Give me 1 minute. So now when you're doing all these things, what were the problems you encountered up to now? Okay, found. Right, I'll share this. Right, so then this is what you have to do. Right, format of the action research proposal, so that in your slides, in the first one you have to have the title, your name and registration number, right? Then next, in the next slide, you have to write your table of content. What do you mean by table of content?
So what's in it? Like the first our acknowledgement, then the accent research, and what I include in the content, ma'am?
Yes, so that means introduction. Then you can have first can have the introduction, significance of the study, research objectives, research questions, literature review, references, all these things, right? So then that is the content. So that content says what you are going to explain in your presentation, right? Then next one, background of the study. So in the case of background of the study, you can explain your school, the classes that you teach. Then after that you can so with along with that you have to write identification of the problem. So you can say, you can tell that I was appointed as a teacher to this school, and I have been working here for about 5 years and teaching these classes. So during my period of teaching, so I identified the problem, I observed this problem among the children, and when I am giving when I mark their paper, so when I am taking their practical activities, I came across this problem. So like that you can one by one joining in vain. I'm so sorry. My goodness. Okay. Okay. I'll give my number. Then you can. At the end of the session, I'll give my number. Then you can contact me. Okay. Right. So then, when you're preparing your presentation, I'll show you one simple sample one, but it's not perfect one, so you can have your own one, because if I show you one, that you may depend on it, so you should not do that, because you have to have your own presentation. If all the presentations look alike, so it's not good, because there's no an exact model, but we can have different things, but your one may be different from the others, so you may include some of the evidences, others may not like that. Okay, then after that,
Ma'am, sorry
background.
to bother you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Related to the background of the studies, so we
Mm.
put our actual introduction, no? Where we
Yes.
the schools
Mm.
and actual details.
Yeah, but you don't need to exactly tell the name of the school. So you can tell, I was appointed to work in a 1AB school, a private school in the Colombo district in Homagama zone, like that. So you don't need to tell the name of the school, because that this is also, you have to maintain the privacy, and so you can't reveal the names of the students. So you have to maintain that, right? So we should not harm the school, or we should not tell about the school. So here you can say, so I was appointed to this school, and I had been working this much of time in the school. So during my time, then identification of the problem. I came across that about 8 students in my class are unable to pronounce words properly, and it has affected their reading skill, or their term test marks, or whatever it is. You can tell how did you identify the problem, right? Then you can tell, so the significance means why because what's the importance of finding solutions to this problem, what is the importance of doing this study and its benefit to the researcher and the student. So first of all, you tell me, when we are doing an action research, who will improve? When doing an action research, who will improve?
Students,
No, researcher. Why?
researcher.
Researcher. Students also improve. First, researcher. Why? How do the researchers improve?
We
Yeah, how
found
do the
more informations, we
We
read and we
collecting the
find, and
information and we can learn through that.
yeah. So then, more than that, imagine now I want to test a teaching methodology. Imagine I'm teaching. Imagine I'm teaching PLIF classroom model. Have you heard about PLIF classroom model? PLIF, FLIPPD, flipped classroom. So flipped classroom means that we use both online and offline teaching. Imagine you want to teach them something, and you are using online materials. So you give them videos, some texts, or something that you prescribe, or you send them these kind of materials. After that, when they come to the class, based on these materials, you are going to have some activities. Now you have given them some audios and some learning materials. Next day, you are going to have a group activity based on those things. They have to study and come. So that is called PLIF classroom. So online and offline. So they do online at home and offline in the school. So imagine you are going to test this method, whether there's an impact for the student or whether it is not useful. So when you are testing, so you plan. So you have the first plan. So you plan, implement, observe, reflect. Then again, you try out next time. So then there are still there, you feel that there are some shortcomings. So then you plan for the next one. So then like that, when you're planning, when you plan, when you implement, when you observe, when you reflect, you identify certain mistakes, then you get them corrected and go for the next. So then the researcher improves. Along with that, as a byproduct, the students also improve, right? So here, mostly the researchers improve. That is why these in education field, the action research are done by the school, the teachers. Right? After that, significance of the study. So you have to emphasize that why is it important that imagine now you are doing Sashi, I think you are doing about pronunciation with your students. So now you write the significance, because the students, when they are pronouncing words, it is essential to pronounce words correctly. Therefore, this research is very, very important for them to learn how to pronounce words correctly using these apps. So whatever it is that you have to show why it is important, right? Then research objectives. What's the difference between research objectives and questions? I couldn't tell you that, ne? Sashi, can you show your research objectives? Can you share it to the group? Did I tell you that both research objectives and questions are the same? Did I tell you? No. Okay.
No, no, ma'am.
No,
They
madam.
should be the same. Yeah. So your objectives cannot be different from your questions. So as an example, if we say to enhance the ability of um, pronouncing vocabulary correctly. That is your objective. Can you turn it to a question? To enhance the ability of pronouncing words at the vocabulary correctly. Can you turn it to a question? How to pronounce the given vocabulary correctly, or how can the students how do the students pronounce the given vocabulary correctly? So like that you have to have this, the research objectives are the same, the questions, research questions are based on the research objectives, right? So then you can't have different objectives and different questions, they are the same, right? Okay, so now can you turn your research objectives into questions? Now you have written down some objectives, can you tell me one by one? Okay.
Yeah, ma'am. My one is
First you turn them into question form and just read me the objective and the
okay.
question.
First, you want to turn it into the question form, then you need to tell it to you, no, ma'am?
Okay, yes. When you are done, tell me. If you are ready, tell me.
Hi, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, may I present the question
Yes,
form?
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, I try with my objective is literature review related to the facts of the improving the recognition of initial sounds among foundation stage 2 class in international school. So I put it into the
That is your
question
title.
form. Yeah. So I put it into
Okay,
the
so
question
that's too
form.
long. Hey, here, Vijanti, it's too long. Your objective. Just tell me again.
Yeah,
Tell,
literature review related to the facts of the improving the recognition of initial sounds
no.
among
You can't write an objective like that. ඉතින් මං කියලා දුරනේ ඔයගලන්ට ලියන හැටි. To එක යන්නේ. To infinitive. To enhance. නැත්නම් enhances. You can write objectives in two ways. One is to enhance, to improve, to identify, or else you can write identifies, improves, enhances. That is how an objective is written, and it should
Okay,
be it shouldn't be so long. Okay, so now arrange your objectives in that way.
okay,
Till then
ma'am.
others come out with your objectives.
Madam, may I?
Okay. Prasadi, okay, Prasadi.
My title of the research is, Madam, the impact of practical activities to develop English speaking skill of grade 4 students in primary school in Kegol district. My objectives are to improve vocabulary usage of the student and to enhance pronunciation of words of the students.
Okay, to enhance pronunciation of words of the students, to improve
Students.
again to improve vocabulary. First one,
To improve vocabulary usage of the students.
wait, usage of the students. Next
Uh,
one,
Madam, I
enhance,
prepared to enhance pronunciation of words of the students.
to enhance pronunciation of words correctly. Words correctly, right?
Correctly. Okay, madam.
Improve vocabulary usage of the students to enhance pronunciation of words correctly. Again, you don't need to put students because you have already included in the first one. No? Another one,
Uh,
at
that's
least there
it,
should,
madam.
yeah, you have to have at least 3 or 4.
Okay,
So
madam,
what's the
I'll
title
prepare
again? Tell me the title. Tell me the title again.
the impact of practical activities to develop English speaking skills of grade 4 students in primary school in Kegol district.
The impact. Balapam. Okay. Right. So enhance pronunciation of words correctly to enable the students, right? Okay. To enable, third one, to enable the students to read a text, read a given text correctly and fluently. I think to enable the students to read a given text
Correctly.
accurately. Okay, accurately.
Accurately.
Yeah, okay,
Okay,
right.
madam.
Now turn these 3 into question.
How to improve
First
vocabulary
one.
usage of the students? How to improve vocabulary
Okay,
usage of students?
okay, right. Then next one.
How to enhance pronunciations of words correctly of the students?
Okay, third one.
How to enable students to read a given text accurately?
Okay, right. Okay. Another one.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Right. Another one.
Ma'am, I write it in the way you
Okay.
ask me.
Hmm.
May I? Right.
Okay. Okay.
To improve the recognition of initial sounds in Foundation 2 in international school.
Hmm.
Is it okay, ma'am?
Or again, tell me two.
to improve the recognition of initial
Wait,
sounds in
wait.
foundation to
Improve the.
international
I'm writing recognition of the initial sounds.
sounds in foundation stage 2.
You can just give one word
The FS2.
for those students to improve the recognition of the initial sounds by SF2 students.
FS2
Okay,
students in
another one.
inter-
International
yeah,
school. You don't need to write that one.
yeah,
SF students. Okay, next one.
FS, yeah. So
FS students.
yeah. So that's my topic. So I make it into the question way.
Okay.
So it's like
Okay, because you have to have at least 3 to 4 objectives.
okay,
You have to give other 2 objectives also.
okay. I will write now.
Ma'am, can I tell my objectives?
Yeah, yes, Rishna.
My heading is improving the correct usage of present tense and present continuous in grade 6 students in a
Okay, that is the
1AB
title.
school in Yes,
That is
this
the
is my
title, eh?
title.
Okay.
Yes. Now I tell my objective.
Mm.
To identify the common errors made by grade 6 students in the use
Wait,
of
wait.
present tense. Okay.
To identify the
Common
common
errors.
okay, errors. To identify the
Errors
common
made
errors made by
in
students.
present, yes, present tense and
Made
present
by
continuous.
students. Okay, right. Another one.
To
Okay, you can
develop
write
an
one. Wait. To identify the common errors made by students related to present tense. That is one.
okay, miss.
Present tense. Then again, you can find to identify the common errors made by students related to present continuous tense. Right. Then another one.
To develop and implement suitable teaching strategies to enhance students' understanding of the two tenses.
Okay. Right. Another one.
To improve
But
students'
okay. To improve students.
ability to correctly apply tenses in both written and spoken.
Okay.
To
Right.
improve
Now turn
students.
into a question form.
Okay, miss. First, what are the common errors made by grade 6 students in both tenses?
Related to present tense. Okay. Next one. What are the
What teaching strategies can be developed and implemented to enhance students' understanding of both
okay. Very
tenses?
good. Very good.
How,
Yes,
e-
good. How?
how
Yeah.
effectively can grade 6 students apply both tenses in their written and spoken after
Okay.
target teaching interventions? How
Okay, good.
effectively can Thank you, miss. That's all.
Okay. Okay. Another one.
Ma'am, can I?
Okay.
Yes. My title is Improving Phonics Formation Skills in Foundation Stage 2 Students in International
To
School.
improve that. To improve. That is your title, eh? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. The
Okay.
one objective is improve phonic sounds recognition A to C. I turn into question form. How improve phonic sounds recognition for A to C? Question 4.
Mm.
Okay.
Again, tell me the first one.
Objective is improve phonic sounds recognition A to Z.
What's that?
Question form is how
No,
improve.
no. Again, tell me to improve. Can I come to improve?
Okay. Yes.
To improve the
Phonic sounds.
recognition of phonic sound by FS students to improve the recognition of correct FS sound correctly by students. Correctly by phonic sounds correctly by SF students. Right. Next one.
Next one, ma'am. Develop ability to blend CVC words. That's
Wait,
the
to
objective.
develop their ability to yes, to develop the ability to yes, what?
Develop ability to blend CVC words.
To develop the ability to blend CVC words. Then
Yes.
another one.
Improve handwriting related to phonics. Objective.
Now you are doing only the sounds, ne? You
Yes.
want to improve their pronunciation, then don't mix them up with writing.
Right. Okay.
Then,
Okay, madam.
then you
Yes.
can write to identify
Yes.
the appropriate strategies, right?
Okay.
To identify
Yes.
the appropriate teaching strategies
Yes.
to improve pronunciation of words, to improve the pronunciation of words by FS students, right?
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Next one, increase phonological awareness.
To increase the awareness of what do you mean by phonological awareness?
It's regarding sounds, right?
Yeah, so then we are trying to improve the recognition of phonetic sounds, develop the ability to blend CVC words. Then all these things are there. Then you don't need to write it again.
Okay, ma'am.
Or else you can write to identify
Yes.
the pronunciation problems
Okay.
committed by
Okay.
FS students.
Okay, ma'am.
Because
Only that for
only
objectives.
then only you are applying that. Since you have identified these things,
Yes.
you are applying these things, right? So
Okay.
then first one, to identify the pronunciation problems committed by, then we try how to identify the pronunciation problems of FS students. Then how to improve the recognition of, like that. So how to develop, how to identify, like that. Okay, that is the question form.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Okay,
Right.
ma'am. Thank you so much.
Madam.
Ma'am, can I share it again?
Which one?
The objective,
Ma'am?
title and the
Which one?
objectives.
Yes,
Type.
yes, yes, you can.
Yeah. So my title is to improve the recognition of initial sounds among FS2 class. To improve the recognition of initial sounds among Foundation 2 class. So my objective is to identify the specific challenges faced by FS2 learners in recognition initial phonic sound.
Then specific is not necessary, to identify the challenges faced by.
Okay. So my second one is to implement multisensory phonic strategies, songs, actions, visuals, and hands-on activities.
You don't need to write, specify them.
Okay. So I can go with
To identify suitable strategies. To identify suitable strategies to improve, like that. You don't need to tell the examples here in the objectives.
Okay. So then my third one I wrote. To measure the improvement in students' recognition of initial sounds.
Measure is not, don't put measure. Measuring is not, what's that called, smart objective.
Okay, so
put another one that you can measure.
To improve the student recognition of initial sounds through regular phonic-based assessments.
Okay.
So my fourth one, to enhance learners' confidence
Better to
and
evaluate. You put the word evaluate. Yeah, Puta. You put the word
Okay.
evaluate instead of improve. To evaluate, you evaluate their ability.
Okay. It's a only evaluator to evaluate.
To evaluate.
Okay. And then the fourth one is to enhance learners' confidence and participation in phonics-related classroom activities.
Mm.
So those are the 4 objectives I chose.
Okay, right. So now put them into questions.
So we need to ask as a one question, no? So I put like what challenges do children in international schools face in learning phonics due to diverse first language backgrounds?
Okay, what challenges are faced by these students? Okay.
Okay. Those are correct,
Mm.
no, miss?
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Another.
okay. So only one question, no, ma'am?
No, it's from one objective, one question. So others.
Okay. I will write it, ma'am.
Ma'am, can I?
Yes.
For enhancing reading comprehension skills in grade 4 students through targeted strategies,
Mm.
and objectives are to identify the key factors affecting
Again title. Again, Sri, again read the title.
for enhancing reading comprehension skills in grade 4 students
Phonic
through
enhancing.
targeted
Enhancing.
to enhance. Okay, enhancing reading comprehension skills in grade 4
Because
students.
when you're writing title, you don't need any. Okay, when you're writing a title, you don't need
Okay.
to write prepositions. Enhancing, improving, and like that.
Okay. Okay. So I will go through now objectives. To
Hmm.
identify the key factors affecting reading comprehension. And the second one, to implement specific reading strategies to improve reading comprehension. And the third one, to evaluate the impact of these strategies on students.
Hmm.
And the fourth one, to develop a set of best practices for students.
Hmm. Okay.
And the questions are press question for the objective. How to identify the key factors which is affecting for reading comprehension. And
which
the
are
second one,
affecting. Which are okay.
affecting. The second one, how specific reading strategies improve reading comprehension.
Hmm.
And
How
the third
again?
one,
How
how specific reading strategies will improve reading comprehension.
not specific. Don't put specific. How to improve? How to improve
How to
reading?
improve.
Yeah. How to improve?
Okay.
Again.
How to improve reading strategies.
Yes. Read again. How
How
to.
I wrote how specific reading strategies will improve reading comprehension. So I should remove specific, ma'am, is it?
How to improve reading skills. Yes, specific, remove and tell me again the question.
How reading
How
remove that how specific reading strategies will improve reading comprehension. Then when
tell
I
me
remove specific, how
again. I'll correct it.
specific
How specific how,
reading strategies
reading.
will improve reading comprehension.
Yes, again, correct. Specific reading strategies. Specific reading
Okay.
strategies will improve. Okay, right. Okay.
Yes. Third one, how to evaluate the impact of the strategies on students.
How to
And
evaluate
impact
the
of the strategies. Impact. of the strategies.
Okay.
And the fourth one, what are the best practices can be developed for improving reading comprehension skill?
Okay.
That's it, ma'am.
Okay. Right.
Ma'am, shall I?
Okay.
And my title is Enhancing the Basic English Language Skills of Grade 6 Students. And objectives are to identify the difficulties faced by grade 6 students in English when they are using English, and to design classroom activities that improve students' speaking and writing skills, to increase students' interest and participation in English lesson, and to evaluate the effectiveness of the implemented activities in improving English skills. And regarding question, what difficulties to do grade 6 students face when using English? How do classroom activities help to improve students' speaking skills? Do this especially in English lessons? What improvements
Again,
can
again,
be
do.
students' speaking and writing skills after activities?
Okay, tell me last two questions.
In students' speaking and writing skills after activities, after the activities.
I couldn't catch you because there was an interruption. Again, tell me.
What improvements can be seen in students' speaking and writing skills after the activities?
Okay, right.
That's all, ma'am.
Okay, right. Others? Okay, right. So, this one. So then, after that, you have to, the close context, the tools used to identify the research problem. The tools means, how did you identify the research problem? That means whether you identified through observation, through interviews, or through test papers, or through progress report marks, or through classroom activities. So then you have to write what are the tools, what were the tools you used to identify the research problem, right? Then next one, in the next slide, you have to include data collection instruments, and you have to write the write what you have identified through these data collection instruments. As an example, data collection instruments means maybe that you identified through the observation, so evidence. So when the students were engaging in group activities, it was identified that some of the students do not like to collaborate with others, right? So then revelation, out of 40 students in my class, 8 students showed their dislike to work in groups. That is your revelation. So then like that you can use data collection instruments, and after that data triangulation I told you that day. You can so you have to come to a conclusion by you can't just say, now as an example, if there's a mischievous child in the class, you can't say this child is hyperactive. You have to have some evidence. So you first you interview the other teachers in the previous classes and the parents, then you check this boy's progress reports, then again that you check the medical reports, then only you can come to a conclusion. So like that, if you want to identify a problem, you have to have data from different sources. So then through observation you identify some collect some data. Through interviews you collect some data. By studying their progress report you collect some data. By studying their term test papers you collect some data. Then finally you come to a common revelation. So then if I take Vijayanti's problem, observation. When the students are given reading text, they made lot of pronunciation errors when they came across new vocabulary. Then at the term test, so during the term test, when they are given a speaking activity, they made lot of pronunciation errors when they were speaking. So like that you can just tell. Finally the common revelation is the students are unable to pronounce the new vocabulary when they come across. So the students are unable to pronounce when they come across new vocabulary. So that is the common revelation. Did you get what I said?
Yes, Miss.
Do you want to clarify, or if there's anything that you cannot understand, tell me. Okay, next one.
Ma'am, can
Yeah.
you share this format to the chat box so
Yes,
we
yes,
can
yes,
get?
yes. I'll share that to the chat box. Then again, in the next slide, you have to have this one, the literature that I asked you to do, the recent 10 literature. Then next one, next 2-3 slides, you can have this article, author and the year, key findings, research methodology, source. So then title is the name of the article, then author and the year, then what did you find, and then research methodology, the methods you use, that is action research, and you use the quantitative, the qualitative, the so quantitative, if you have an interview, that is qualitative. If you have some numbers in your data collection, that is quantitative, right? Then journal article, right? Okay. So intervention plan, I explained it to you yesterday. What is your intervention plan? What do you hope to do? So then it is ability of pronouncing the given words correctly is your expected target. Then activities. First activity, teach how to pronounce given vocabulary. Under that, step 1, teach them phonic sounds from Radiant Way, step 1. Then step 2, teach them how to pronounce the given words correctly. Flashcards and picture cards. Step 3, students read the given sentences in the Radiant Way book. Then Radiant Way step 1. So like that you can have some activities about if you have a 1 month period for the first cycle, and for each week if you have 2 days, then you can have 8 activities, right? And under those 8 activities you can have number of steps, and you can have the resources. Then expected behavioral change. Students will be able to pronounce the letters with correct sounds. Here students will be able to pronounce pronounce the given vocabulary, and read the given sentences correctly. Okay, right, like that. Then this is the next slide. So then you can have two to three slides here. That activity 1 in one slide, or activity 1 and 2 in one slide, 3 and 4 in one slide, like that. You can have 2-3 slides for intervention plan. Then basic intervention process related to implementation. So then here, now in the proposal presentation, even you can include about your pre-test at the beginning. You can include the pre-test also, right? Right, okay. So then, because that when we are doing an action research, we have to measure their progress frequently, right? We have to measure their progress frequently. Therefore, it's better if you can have a pre-test, because before doing this action research, you can have a test first. You can keep that marks. Then from time to time, after each circle, you can give a test and compare it with the pre-test. So if there's no much progress, you can go for another cycle, right? Then finally, after finishing all, you can have the post-test. So then you can compare the marks of the pre-test and the post-test, and you can show. So even you can evaluate that using Excel. You can calculate them. So then there are certain data analysis method like paired sample t-test, chi-square test. So like that you can compare whatever it is that you can do the data analysis. So it is not much emphasized here, the data analysis in action research, right? Like other research. So you can do some data analysis, because you have to show your progress in the research, whether you have a progress, right? Then all these are, so these are not necessary, because these are done once you proceed. So you can have only one plan for the moment, right? If you fail only, you can go for other cycles, right? So you can have only one cycle in your presentation. So you can start with, again we'll go to the beginning. In one slide, your title, name and the registration number. Second title, table of content. In the third one, background of the study and identification of the problem. In the fourth one, then you can have fourth slide, significance of the study, why it is important. In the next one, research objectives, either research objectives or research questions, either dekenka. Then close context, the tools that you use to identify the research problem. For that, you can use this one, data triangulation. So you can include this, and even data triangulation, both you can put for that, right? After that, you can have a pre-test. You can show your pre-test. Then you can have this literature review thing in other 2-3 slides. So after that, you can have the intervention plan here, right? it is in one or two slides. So these things that comes when you are doing the research, proceed in the research, right? After that, you need to have this Gantt chart. It is not intervention plan. So this is called Gantt chart, right? Gantt chart. Wait. Spellings for Gantt chart. Can anybody tell me the correct spellings for Gantt chart? Wait. Gantt chart. G-A-N double T. Gantt chart. Wait. G-N-A double T. G-N-A double T. Gantt chart. Wait. Right. Okay.
G-A-N-double-T.
Yes, G-N double T. Gantt chart. Gantt chart. Right. Okay. Time frame. So you have to have number. Time frame. This is a time frame. Month. Task, activity, these months, and resources used. Okay. So after that, in the next one, you can write the ethical consideration. That means how you're going to do. You're going to get permission from the principal, then permission from the sectional head. After that, if you want to interview them, you can get permission from the parents. Then next one, you are not going to include the names of the students or photos of the students. Then even if you want to include the photos, you can cover their face with the flower, or you can draw a line on their eyes like that. Okay, you can write that also. Then the research limitations, what you expect as the limitations. So you can write time constraint. So I hope to do complete this within 3 months. So then I hope to take relief periods because the students are unable to stay after school. So then even if they stay after school, that the students have, the parents can't keep them after school. So like that you can write the limitations, because though you wanted to have the classes after school, that students can't stay, and due to security problems, that it's difficult to keep them after school. Like that you can write your limitations. Then references, you can include all the 10 references in the literature review, right? So the references should be APA referencing. So then here that you can find in your reference. Wait, I'll first I will share this one to your group. I'll show you how to do referencing in the computer. I'm going to paste it here. Okay. Okay, I pasted it here in the chat box. See whether you have received it.
Yes, madam.
Yes,
Received.
ma'am.
Okay, right. Then I'll show you the evaluation of research proposal. I'll share it. Right, now like this. This is how you are given marks for proposal presentation. Introduction, background of the study, research problem, significance of the study, limitations of the study. You have to explain them correctly, right? Then close context, tools used to confirm the identification of the problem. That means how did you identify the problem? Then after that, academic context, that recent 10 related literature, I told you. Recent 10 related literature, researchers and supportive views to prepare activities. That means you can tell. So these are the literature that I referred, and from there I got these things, the methods they used and the activities they used. Then you can tell what were the benefits by referring these 10 articles, right? You can explain them and tell what you got from these articles. Then research process, how you are going to do activities. First intervention, no need of the second intervention, because that we go for second intervention if we fail the first intervention. Then you need to maintain a reflective journal during this period. So you have to maintain a journal. You can write it like a diary page. How did you do and what you learned, what mistakes were happened, so then how did you correct them. So whatever it is, that you can write a diary page like thing every day whenever you do activities related to the research, right? Then ethical consideration, I told you what are the ethics you have to maintain. Then reflective note for each step, time frame, references. Then for your presentation skills, questions and answers will give marks. Okay, right. Then that's all for that.
Ma'am, can you the ethical consideration what we should write?
What's that? Ethical consideration, I
Ethical
told you.
consideration.
Ethical consideration means the ethics you have to maintain. That is, you have to, you can say, first of all, I will get permission from my principal to do the research. Then I will take permission from the sectional head, then parents, and I am not going to use the names of the students like that. I will use the pseudonames, boru nam like that. Okay. Then what else we have to show you? Wait, I will, if possible, I will show you. It's not. But this is not a perfect one, right? Don't copy this, right? You come out with your own ideas that I will share one. Can you see now? Can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay, right. Okay, right. So then you don't need to copy this, right? You can go for yours. I highly appreciate if you do your own work rather than copying from somebody else, right? Okay. Right. So you don't need to write introduction like this. So this is a description. So nobody can read. What you have to do is you have to put it in point form. Put your introduction in point form and explain. That's all. You don't need to do like this. So it's we don't feel to read it. So what you do is you can write bullet form, you can write the main points and explain, right? This is also the same identification of the problem. So this is not good. Then significance also the same. So you put it in bullet form and explain. Research objectives. Research questions also you can have in another slide. Close context, that means how did you identify the problem, right? Research problem was identified through the following tools. Observation. Observing low marks for English language paper. Annex 1. Now you can have annexures also. The students' work you can have as photos and you can put it as annexures. Inability to build proper sentences, poor vocabulary skills, dictation. So you can have them. Then interview from teachers, teacher 1, teacher 2, teacher 3. Then again you can write their term test papers like that, right? Academic context. Okay. Intervention plan, research methodology, action research method, sample size. That's very important. Sample size, that means how many students within grade 5 students from grade 5 and then 7 students from FS class, right? Sampling techniques, there are sampling, you can just Google and find. There are different sampling techniques. Purposive sampling. Purposive means we are selecting them for our purpose. They're random sampling, randomly every 10 student in the class, like the random sampling, purposive sampling, snowball sampling, right? Like that, there are different sampling methods. So then you have to decide which sampling method you are going to select. Then data collection method, observation, interview, right? Study their documents, okay? Then intervention plan. Intervention, identify the writing level of the students. Activity 1, okay, step 1, step 2. Then steps she has given separately. Then you also can do the same. Intervention. Activity 1, writing a short paragraph on myself. Step 1, provide instructions on the points necessary to be covered in the paragraph. Step 2, educate the students on the basic vocabulary rules. Then resources, writing book. Writing book is not a resource. The resources you can say word vocabulary cards. Sample essays like that. Okay, here activity 2, activity 3, like this. You can have steps separately. Okay. Did you get the students?
Yes, miss.
Yes.
Right. Then time frame like this. Task. Ethical consideration, research limitations, references, APA referencing, annexures. Annexures means that the essays like this, you can have them like this, annexures. Okay, right? Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, right. Then, what is the next one I want to do? Okay, that is proposal. Then you have to present it. Referencing. I'll show you how to do referencing. Right, okay. So you have to open, open a Word document, right? So can you see now? Can you see this now?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am,
ma'am.
I can.
Can you see? Yeah. Then you have to go to references. Here then in the computer you can see a word called references. Click it, right? When you click, you can find here bibliography. Can you see bibliography? Can you see here after when you click on reference, then bibliography, right? Then here that ඔයද තියෙන කලින්ම දාපු ඒවා. Wait. Then you can select manage sources style APA referencing ඕනික දානවා 6th edition APA referencing 6th edition then insert citation add new source පස්සේ මෙතන ඔයා type කරනවා මේ type of source book එකක්ද journal එකක්ද මේ journal article ඊට පස්සේ bibliography field authorගේ නම ලියනවා වගේ කවුරු හරි යාගේ author එක හරි then තව කවුරු හරි ඉන්නවනම් if you have some others corporate authors, their names. Title of the research, my title, journal name, year, pages. පස්සේ මේක okay කරාම මේක එනවා. Okay. Can you tell me one? එකක් කියන්න බෑ. Sashi, can you tell me one of the research articles, the informations, journal article, author, tell me the name of an author.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Author's name, Carson K.L.
Wait,
Ital.
auntie. Okay, wait, I will take my one. මං ගත්ත එකක් හදන්න ඕනේ. මේක බෑනේ මට යන්න බෑ. Okay. Okay, tell me Carson.
Carson,
C-A. Tell me C-A.
C-A-R-S-O-N. And K.L. and E-T-A-L, et al. 2019.
Dot et al. Wait, et al. Tell me the title.
The title is Effective of Preschool White Teacher Implemented Phoneme Awareness of Letter Sound Knowledge.
Wait. I am typing. Tell me
sorry. Effectiveness of preschool.
Wait. Of preschool.
Wide teacher. Wide. W-I-D-E. Wide teacher implemented.
Wide
teacher.
Implemented.
Phoneme awareness. And letter sound knowledge. Instruction. Language.
Mm.
speech,
Mm.
and hearing services in school.
Wait. Speech. Speech and
Hearing services in school.
right. Okay. Journal name. What's the name of the journal?
The journal name is Sage Publishing, Volume 50. SAGE
Sage Publishers. Volume. Wait.
50.
Mm. Year.
Year 2019.
Pages have they been given?
Pages 497 to 514. 497 to 514.
Okay. 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 Wait. බලමු කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ කියලා මේකේ. Where is it? Here, this one. Can you see? Okay. Where are Carson, KL et al. Can you see now? Can you see on the top?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Here, tuners for preschool, white teach implemented phoneme awareness and letters on knowledge instruction, language, speech and school 2019. ඉතින් නැති සමහර විට. කොහේ හරි wait. I have to copy it down. So like that you will get. So what you have to do is go to references, then click then style APA 6th edition, then insert citation, add new source, then like this. Then when you click OK, you will get your citations, right? Then you can copy them. Making copy karan pulu. Insert citation, make a copy karan. You can find it there, the references. So you can type somewhere. You can here. Wait. Here you can see. Can you see now?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am, we
ma'am.
can see.
Right. Bibliography. Here all the things are there. Sage Publishers, Volume 50, 497 to 515. Okay. Right? So this is
Okay,
the
ma'am.
in-text citation. In-text citation means ඇතුලේ අපි දාන්නේ මේක විතරයි. So the in-text citation you can have only the name and the year. Okay. This one, the small one can be there in the literature review. Literature review you can have only this. I'll show you the literature the next day. I will show you after finishing your presentations. I will take one day to show you the structure. Okay. Right. So that now you know how to write the references also. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Anything that you want to know?
Ma'am, when we need to submit this presentation?
That's why how long do you need? It depends on the you can discuss with the university campus within 1 or 2 weeks. If you can do, then I can take your presentations. So it is less than we'll say maximum 10 minutes. No, 10 maybe. Yeah. Yeah, so you can explain 10 minutes maximum presentation. Then I will ask some questions. It will take about 12 minutes like for the presentation. And how long you need? Can you do it within
3 weeks, ma'am. So 4
3
weeks.
weeks? Too much, too much. 3 weeks is too much. Right? Okay, so you can decide. You can talk to the university and tell them. They will tell that you can take 3 weeks or 2 weeks. You talk to them.
Ma'am,
Madam,
Next
any
week.
related the slides, any limitation of the slides?
Yeah, that
Maximum
means
like
that because maximum 10 would be enough. Now here in the case of that, if you want to include your literature review, it will take about 2. Then again, when you include your activities and again 2, like then it will go to 12, like so less than 15 with the annexures. If you want that 15 would be more than enough with annexures and all. Right?
okay, ma'am.
Any other thing you want to get clarified?
Madam, should we have to submit this presentation to our LMS?
You better ask from them whether it is necessary.
Okay,
Ask
madam.
from the campus.
If not, we have only to present you, madam.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
So next week we don't have classes because that you can use that time for doing your for preparing for your presentation. So later on you can discuss with them when I'm going to have the presentation. How long you need to prepare for this?
So both Saturday and Sunday we won't have class, ma'am, right?
No. So now if you have anything to get clarified, you can ask. This bibliography, you can have it as references. Right. Anything that you want to get clarified? If not, we can just
Ma'am,
finish the class.
excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
That given format, that's like interviews. In there, what we should do in interview?
What's that?
In the slides that you have given, that format given us now.
Mm.
We can
You're interrupted. I can't hear you.
No, actually, in the format, there's structure number 3. There's one observation, interviews, study of documents. In the interviews part,
Yes.
what we should add actually?
No, that is here that
In the interview.
No, I am that means according to your now here that data triangulation you are
Okay.
telling. Yeah, data
Yes,
triangulation. So here that you don't need to take observation, interview and study. This is only an example. That depends on your research. Sometimes you may give a test, term test paper. Then again, continuous, not the monthly test paper,
Okay. So
dictation. Like
interviews
that you
mean
can
like
have some other things.
okay.
That means from 3
Interviews mean like
sources.
what? Okay. Interviews mean
Now,
then what? Like the question
here
will
that depends. Now imagine you want to now as an example. Imagine now I want to get some information about a child that who doesn't. Now imagine your problem
okay.
is improving students' cooperation in their group work. Right? That is
Okay.
your topic. So you want to you observe the students students A, B, C. You observe. Then you observe them. The students do not like to work with others. So they always try to work alone. And if a work is given, they try to do it alone and hand over the teacher. Then you interview the teachers, previous teachers. So how did this boy
Oh,
behave in your class? Like that. So teacher one.
mm.
So that she says, okay, when he was in my class also, he behaved the same. Then you go to teacher two who was teaching some other subject, like that. Then study documents. Then you study progress report. So he has got low marks for mathematics, English, and also like that. So then like that, from these three, you come to a conclusion about this. The student A, B, C are weak in their maths, English, and Sinhala subjects because they don't like to work in groups. They want to work alone. Like that, you can come to a common conclusion.
Okay, ma'am. So this format should go according to my
Then
subject, right?
you make your
That should be
problem
my
thorough.
subject. Okay, that should be
Yes,
my
yes,
subject
according to
only, ma'am,
your,
right?
yeah, according to
Okay,
your research, that depends, right?
yes.
Ma'am, is it okay to share your number? If we have any doubts, is it okay to
Okay,
message you and
right.
check with?
Just message it rather than giving calls. You message 071 44 8786. Wait. 071 44 87 869.
Thank you, ma'am.
07144878669, right?
Yes.
We can send through the WhatsApp. No, ma'am, it's okay.
Yes. Okay. Right. So you better
Okay, ma'am.
inquire
Thank
from
you.
the university. From the university, how long you can get for the preparation, right? So after
Yeah.
finishing the proposal, I will just give you the idea of the whole dissertation, whole thesis, how to write. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Ma'am, is it possible for you to ask the campus to upload the today recording as soon as, please? This
I'll
will
ask
help
them.
us.
Okay. I'll ask them.
Thank you,
Right.
ma'am.
Okay. Right. And then thank you. Thank you for joining. Hope you have got something.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you
Yes,
very much,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank
We
you.
learn a lot.
Okay. Good night.
Good
Thank
night.
you, ma'am. Good night. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Night.
You're welcome.